Hi, good day everyone. I am Titilayo Idris, and today I'm going to be showing us how to create a POM and a work order on the OSync ELB software platform. The first thing we're going to do is to log in, and as usual, yeah. And then after logging in on our module list, under our module list, we click on manufacturing, we click on POM, yeah, manufacturing, then POM, and then it takes us directly to the list of BOM that are available. But now we want to create a BOM for fried rice, which is not on this list. So that means we have to click on new, and then our item is fried rice. Yeah, company overwhelming group. Yes. Then quantity. Quantity simply means the yield that you're going to get from the production or usage of certain quantities of raw material. Yeah, so if I'm utilizing 500 grams of rice, what is the yield? How many servings can I get? Okay, for 500 grams of rice, I'm going to get 5 servings, or 4 servings, or 3 servings, or 3 plates. So the yield you expect to get from the usage of a particular amount or quantity of raw material is what you purchase. So let's say 4 servings. Yeah, proportion. This could be portion. The unit of measurement could either be portion or plate or pieces or anything we want it to be. Then the currency Nigerian. The valuation rate. So you could value your raw materials on these three options. One, valuation rate. Two, last purchase rate, and three, price list. So price list can either be standard buying or standard selling. So, but for the purpose of this training, we will be valuing our raw materials based on valuation rate. This is, if you don't want to stress yourself, you could actually, um, put this on last purchase rate, meaning that for every purchase order that you make, it automatically takes the price of the item there and uses it for your production. But if you want to be sure of what you're doing, if you want to keep track of the prices and all of those things, and you want to do it yourself manually, you just put it on valuation rate. Prices of items don't change that, easily. So it's better for you. Or I prefer to put it on valuation rate, and then when the prices of items change, I can also always go to my valuation rates to, change them. So yeah, what we're going to be putting here is our raw materials, the things we need to use in producing fried rice. Yeah. So we have rice, yeah, raw material, yeah. So here we are. So the quantity, let's say this 1 kg of rice, so let's say 500 gram, which is the same thing as 0.5 kg, is what is going to give us 4 servings. Yeah. So and then we can either add another item by clicking on add row. So let's say vegetable oil. Yes, vegetable oil. Let's say we're using, this is a cake, we actually believe it should be in kg anyway. So let's say we're using, in kg, so we're going to need about 0.25. Yeah, that's 250 grams of oil, and then automatically calculates your amount. So rate times quantity is what gives you your amount. Your rate is per unit of measurement. The rice is per kg, so this is 1 kg, 500 per kg. 500 times half a kg gives you 250. So that's the way it works. Then you could add other materials by saying add multiple, beginning with other items that we need to produce fried rice. Let's say you just click on search, or you press the enter button on your keyboard, and then you click on liver and it sets the quantity you want to use. Let's say 3, and then you click on set, and then you just come back here, delete it, and let's say butter. Then you click on enter, and it brings it out, and then the quantity, let's just say 1 sachet. So let's also say probably crayfish. Yeah, let's see, just two pieces and Maggie. Yeah, Maggie. Yeah, Maggie chicken, Maggie beef. Let's go for Maggie chicken. Yeah, so that's it. We just have 0.2. Then you just when you're done with searching all of those things, you just click on close. So here we could see the unit of measurement. So we must actually always get our unit of measurement right because they they go a long way. Yeah, they go a long way. Imagine if 25,000 was the rate per kg. When I put 2 kg, automatically I get 50,000. So if you don't get your kg well, your unit of measurement well, you actually you know cause big mistakes. So crayfish, we can use 2 kg of crayfish to cook just 4 servings. So let's say 0.15. And then Maggi is in pieces. So let's say 3 pieces. Yeah. So after you're done with this, ensure that this actually is checked as fragrance if probably there's a way you cook your rice. Let's say um you cook your fried rice, one has liver, one doesn't have liver. Then when you were creating your item, it's like fried rice with liver, fried rice with no liver. When you're doing that, you click on as variants. So fried rice has two variants, the one with liver and the one without liver. So you ensure that this is checked when you have an item that has a variant. But if our item does not have a variant, meaning that this is just the way, one special recipe that we use, in producing just this type of item, yeah, that's cool. And so we don't click on as variants, and then we can see here that every other item here has valuation rate except Maggi chicken. So we can go and set that by just clicking on this box and then click on the arrow, and then after we do that we can just come down here, valuation rate and set. So it's per pieces. How much do we think a piece of Maggi will be? Let's say 5 naira. And then after that we'll go back, we click on save and go back, and then for 3 pieces. So what we just do is we click on this Maggi chicken, go back a little bit, pick 4 comes out again, and then automatically it is meant to, show us. Yeah, now we have 5 and then 15. So once we're done with that, like we said, your yield for using a particular quantity, and then there's no valuation, and then just click save and then submit. Yeah, so we get our recipe for fried rice. So basically now after you do your recipe for fried rice, you want to, produce fried rice. So you want to actually cook fried rice. So what you do is you click on create and click on work order. So you select the quantity you want to manufacture. So our yield for the number of materials we used earlier was how much? Okay, let's say 4. But now we want to produce 8. Yeah. So we click on create. After we click on create, okay, our company here is overall new group. Yes. So we always keep material transfer to work in progress warehouse because that reduces your number of processes that you go through. When you skip this, it means you don't want to manually start production. So it automatically takes it to your stores warehouse. Simply means where your raw materials are coming from, that stores, and the work in progress means where the production is actually made. So for me, I think that's kitchen or any other thing we want to call it for. So if you're work in progress warehouse or your production warehouse is called kitchen, you could put a kitchen. If it's called manufacturing, you could put it as manufacturing. But it's like it's work in progress, and your target as is where your finished goods go to, and that's finished goods. So yeah, if you can remember in the period we created, rice was actually 0.5 kg for us to produce 4 portions, but because we're taking 8 portions now, automatically the system generates the total quantity we're going to need. So at actual start date, just put now you want it immediately now, then and end date, so just put this on now. You can leave it empty and then you click on save, yeah, and then submit. So if we did not skip material transfer to work in progress for us, what we'll be saying here is start instead of finish. Yeah, so when you don't click that, you're manually starting in production. So we just click on finish, the quantity we manufactured is, we just put it there. So we can, either decide to reduce that quantity if we didn't get to produce everything at once or something happened and we didn't meet the required portions. So at this point, we just click on save, get stock entry point, and then submit. And then once we're done with that, what we could do is, it's now in our finished goods store to just check that item to see if it's actually exists. Yeah. So click on fried rice and then we have 8 in our store. So that's just the way it works. That's just the way it works. That's how to create a BOM and at the same time create a work order. So let's say we're creating, a work order for something else after creating a BOM for the first time. Just the same when it comes to manufacturing. Click on BOM, you have a list of all the BOMs available. If the list are up to 500 or more than, I don't want to scroll, you can just search, anything here. You say cassava, just CASS, click on enter. It means everything is related to the words that I typed out here, and then you can just click on anyone and then click on create and then click on work order and then you follow the same process over and over again. So that's how to actually create a work order. That's how to create a BOM and that is how to also make a work order. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.